DJ, look this way. Look this way.
Please rise for the presentation of our national colors, our national anthem, and the pledge. And now the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Good morning and welcome. Parents, guests, alumni, faculty, and staff, it is truly an honor to represent the leadership of Hillcrest High School in such a momentous ceremony. Your dedication and advocacy to see the senior class to completion is truly admirable, and we recognize your attendance today. It is my hope that you participate in this dignified event in a manner that will allow for the showcase of those students who have successfully completed 13 years of a rigorous academic trek. Each student deserves to hear their name called without distraction or interference, as this is the crescendo which ushers children to adulthood. Please assist the leadership of Hillcrest High School and the Dallas Independent School District in appropriately recognizing these scholars by creating an atmosphere of dignity and a climate of distinction. This ceremony would lack appropriateness without recognition of the Dallas Independent School District administrators in attendance that have supplied the guidance and coaching to Hillcrest leadership and faculty, providing resources and coaching to Hillcrest and support in order to create a school conducive to educational success and student achievement, ultimately leading to the graduation of these students before you. In attendance is a Senior Executive Director of the North Secondary Learning Community, Ms. Vicki Mitchell, and other members of her staff. So welcome, Ms. Mitchell. To the class of 2012, sometimes it does not feel good to say goodbye because these words carry with it such a sense of finality. But more often than not, we are forced to say goodbye to provide the closure that will enable us to move forward. Today, as we prepare for this thing called closure, it is certainly my hope that in addition to a quality education, that we've given you just a dash of discipline, because if you master self-control, you may eliminate self-defeat. I hope that we have provided you with a teaspoon of tolerance that will enable you to appreciate ethnicities and cultures other than your own. I hope we have instilled in you a pinch of patience, because great things may not happen for you overnight. I hope that we have given you a cup of compassion that will enable you to think of someone other than yourself. As we approach this thing called closure, you may also need a large lump of logic, as you will have many decisions to make. You may be the victor or the victim. You may choose to participate or spectate. You may doubt or you may choose to believe. The choice and challenge are yours. Today, as I bid you farewell for the last time, know that you will be missed. Best wishes as you move on beyond this commencement exercise, which marks the beginning to the next phase of life. Okay, remember what we started with. We're not there yet. We are not there yet. All right. We often celebrate athletic accomplishments on the field and triumphs on the field of play, but society seldom champions scholarship on an equal platform. Today is that exception as we celebrate intellectual and academic achievement in this ceremony as we are led by our academic champions. At this time, please welcome to the podium the University of Texas bound athlete, thespian, and cheerleader, Salutatorian of the Hillcrest High School class of 2012, Ms. Sarah Fife.
Fellow graduates, faculty, family, and others present, thank you for waking up early this morning to join us in this significant milestone in our lives. A few weeks ago, when I was told that I was indeed the salutatorian of the Hillcrest class of 2012, the first thing that popped into my mind was, this means I have to say a speech. And I started regretting not getting a bad case of senioritis. As some of you may know, I'd much rather be up here, solving an improper integral, balancing a chemical equation, or even bursting out into song. But instead, I stand before you, expected to reminisce on the past 4 years, or talk about our partying on different paths and the way being a Panther has had an impact on us. So I did what any high schooler would do. I procrastinated. So please forgive any roughness in my speech. This is not my best side. Fellow classmates, we will soon be high school graduates. As we reach the end of this road, many paths appear before us, and almost all of us will part from each other and choose our own unique path. Even though the Hillcrest class of 2012 began as notably immature, we have grown away from that since freshman year, when we would do anything to get an eye roll from a teacher or upperclassman. We will mature even more as we leave this chapter of our lives. Hillcrest and its staff have been all-accepting, encouraging, and optimistic towards each and every one of us to achieve in everything we do. However, all of us will soon have to face the reality of the discouragers, the antagonists, and the doubters. We must all be like vines that when faced with a wall or other obstacle, do not simply stop growing, but defy gravity and continue to grow up that wall. Our strength will come from our roots planted in the encouraging soil of our family, friends, and teachers. I know I speak for my class when I say we appreciate everything you have given us. Without you, this day would not have been possible. There are a few things I have learned over the past few years that I wish to share with each of you. Make happiness your goal in life. Pursue what makes you happy because it makes you happy for a reason. As I stand here, I don't regret that Zach beat me. I don't regret not studying harder. Instead, I have lived my life to its fullest because I have realized, in the end, it matters not what others have thought of me, but what I have thought of myself. Love your life and everything you do because, hey, YOLO. I am proud and honored to be graduating as a Panther here today with the awesome class of 2012, and I wish us all the luck in the world, because we're going to need it. Thank you.
As with every graduating senior class, one student exemplifies an incomparable resiliency and premier dedication to academic achievement and scholarship. The valedictorian of the Hillcrest High School graduating class of 2012 is no exception. Our valedictorian has maintained a steady focus during his quest towards obtaining this status, completing a rigorous offering of advanced academic coursework, reaching levels of scholarship seen only in the most dedicated and exceptional students. At this time, the graduating class of 2012 and members of our audience will be addressed by the academic title holder of Hillcrest High School, National Merit Scholar, and California Institute of Technology bound, Mr. Zachary Ryan Fine.
Good morning, Hillcrest class of 2012. To quote a truly inspirational line from the overly referenced Dr. Seuss book, Oh, the Places You'll Go. Oh, the places you'll go. Whether that be college, or the armed forces, or the workforce, or whatever place you go, in just 3 months, we will look back on this day as the day when the chains broke loose. No longer will girls be chastised for wearing their shorts too short. No longer will guys be punished for sporting spaghetti straps. Sorry, they're just so comfortable. And no longer will we be disciplined for wearing athletic shorts and sweatpants. As we sit here today, I must remind the class of that outstanding semester of our freshman year with Dr. Marty Crawford, during which athletic shorts were not only allowed, but encouraged. It still seems like yesterday that I learned of Dr. Crawford's imminent departure, and all my hopes and dreams of comfort vanished. Sure, Mr. Jones was to be the next principal, but along with Mr. Jones came that shameful dress code that banned athletic shorts and spaghetti straps and other vital means of self-expression. Class of 2012, while I admit our class pictures look a little more respectable because of the Jones regime, I insist that we forget every good action that the Jones administration did for us and instead remember Mr. Jones as the bad guy who took away our natural human right to wear athletic shorts. Before I get any further, I'd like to give a few words of thanks to those who brought me and all of us here today. To my parents, my family, and my brother, and on behalf of the rest of the 2012 graduating class, to everyone else's parents and families, thank you all for being there when we needed you the most. To the teachers and faculty, whom we outwardly all resent, but inwardly admire, thank you all for being there. To the substitute teachers, whom we all outwardly ignore, but inwardly sympathize with, thank you for your leniency. To the counselors who tirelessly kept us on the right path all 4 years, thank you. To the administrators who day after day enforced the rules, thanks, I guess. And to the class of 2012, it was a privilege and an honor to know all 230 of you. At our freshman retreat ages ago, we were promised 100% in 4 years, and we made it. It only took a few hours a day sitting in classes we didn't want to take, asking ourselves, our fellow classmates, and even the teacher, when are we going to need to know this in the real world? A few hours of homework each week for some of us. Several tax tests that consisted mostly of waiting for 1 or 2 sleepers to finish, so you could continue talking to your friend, but only louder and without being scolded by the proctor. Hours of waiting time that were arguably worse than classes themselves. A few NGs needed to be made up because, really, going to Brothers is totally worth skipping the second half of the day. And yesterday's graduation rehearsal that no one actually cared to go to, but it was quite necessary in retrospect. But after all this, we made it. And along with the educational lowlights came the extracurricular highlights. From the football team's run into the playoffs in Texas Stadium during our freshman year and the flashes of brilliance during our junior year, to the continued dominance of the baseball, basketball, and tennis teams, and all the others I failed to mention, Hillcrest's athletic programs are definitely more than meets the eye. Some teachers have also carved themselves into our memory, not only as educators, but in different ways. Mr. Davenport and Miss Woolley will forever be the Michael Jackson backup dancers, using their teaching positions as a way to further their dancing careers. Dr. Coates will always be the teacher who seemed to roam around the halls all day while still teaching class, never failing to appear whenever you ventured out. And Mr. Wright will always be the guy who turned to teaching after his comedy and ultimate Frisbee careers failed, but who boomeranged back just in time to see me, his favorite student ever, graduate. But while we may be inclined to sit here and reminisce about the past 4 years, or sit here like a confused ghost that's not ready to admit it's really over, we must turn our thoughts instead to the future. In studying volcanoes, scientists make the distinction between lava and magma by defining lava as magma that has reached Earth's surface. Today, we are magma, waiting to be freed, waiting to break loose. We exit high school and enter the real world like magma erupting from a volcano, just as the lava pours out onto the terrain, flowing freely in every direction, intimidating all those who see it coming, transforming the very landscape it covers. We too will venture out into the real world, testing the ideas and traditions of those who paved the way before us, to see what faces us and what we can change in an ever-changing world. Before long, however, the lava will have slowed down and dried up, becoming just another lifeless rock in the land it once reigned. The same will inevitably happen to us as we cool down, our once lively movement stifled by a loss of energy, our passion swallowed by a desire to conform. But those who make a name for themselves, who rise up and make new land, like lava rising from the ocean and settling on the surface, will be remembered as those who laid the foundation for future generations to set foot on, just as we do today. Though one day we too will stop, like lava, forgotten and overlooked, walked on and worn away, those who choose to make a difference in the world will forever be a part of the terrain upon which all of humanity stands. Adulthood certainly is not the end of our journey, but I suspect that the energy we feel now will soon cool. Before it does, before it gets harder to rise up and form new land, so to speak, my goal is to make it as far as I can and shape the world, and I know the rest of the class of 2012 will be right there with me. As someone I know would say, make it a great future or not, the choice is yours.
The upward trajectory of our school district, the traditional, sustained success of our school, and the harvest of the young adults seated before you today could not be possible without the committed public servants who dedicate precious time in oversight of the Dallas ISD operation. Our school board serves our schools and the children of Dallas, Texas, investing exemplary effort transforming our schools through reform, governance, and action. Today, representing the collection of the forward-thinking stewards who serve our students is trustee for District 2, Mr. Mike Morath. For the past decade, Mr. Morath serves as president of Minute Menu Systems, a company that assists child care providers in administering a federal food program for low-income children. His company streamlined that federal program, improved the quality of nutrition offered, and helps feed roughly 1 million children a day throughout the U.S. He has had a passion for public education for years, is an avid reader of information about school reform, and believes firmly that our school system can be changed so that all of our students succeed, no matter what their backgrounds. Never one to shrink from a challenge, he has hiked Mount Rainier in Washington and climbed mountains near Mount Everest in Nepal. He received a BBA, summa cum laude, from the George Washington University in Washington, D.C. in just 2.5 years. Please welcome Mr. Mike Morath as he addresses the 2012 graduating class of Hillcrest High School.
Good morning, Panthers. How are you this morning? That's it. Good morning, Panthers. How are you this morning? Excellent. Now, it's, what is it, like 9 o'clock in the morning or something ridiculous like this? So just a starting word of advice for you. For those of you who go to college, you actually can schedule your own classes pretty much anytime you want them to. So it's possible to finish college in 2.5 years and not have a class before 1 in the afternoon. So that's just a word of advice for those of you who are not morning people. I bring you greetings from the Board of Trustees, and in fact, it was not too long ago that I was sitting in chairs just like this. I think it was about 15 or 20 years ago. I'm not sure how much wisdom I have accumulated in that time period, but I'll try to share with you a couple of tidbits that have been important to me. Life is a strange journey, right? It's full of moments of joy and beauty and triumph and satisfaction, moments like this where you get to celebrate with your friends and your family watching. But it's also full of moments of weakness and pain and sorrow and pity. And that's just the way it is. That's part of the plan. And what I would say to you is that what separates the men from the boys, if you'll pardon the expression, is a characteristic of tenacity, because each one of you will be faced with unbelievably difficult questions to answer in your life. There will be challenges that you'll have to rise up to. And those of you who will be successful will be those of you who have the tenacity to stick with it long after any rational person has abandoned the enterprise as foolish. And so I would encourage you to sort of embolden yourselves and to charge forth with tenacity, because that's kind of a critical ingredient to success. Another one that I've sort of picked up along the way is a little more counterintuitive. You guys are sort of 17, 18, 19-year-olds now looking at the world full of hope and possibility. And I'm only about 35, but I still look at the world full of hope and possibility. And that's also a critical ingredient, because you're going to be faced with people who tell you sort of all stages of life, that what you want to do is simply not possible. What you want to do has never been done before. And I'm here to tell you that on the inside, deep in your heart, where people can't access, you've got to sort of look at the world with a certain naivety. You've got to know in your heart of hearts that what you want to accomplish is possible, even though everybody else in the room might think it's not. Because without that sort of wild-eyed idealism, then what are we going to accomplish in life? What is it great that you're going to be able to bring into existence? Never lose that innocence. Never lose that wild-eyed idealism. Never lose that naivety, because you have to truly believe that what you want to do is possible. And I'm here to tell you that it is, because again, life is full of adversity. And I can remember about 15 years ago sitting in an apartment where I had to have sold all of my furniture. I had bill collectors coming at me. It was a miserable experience because I had a business that I was trying to start, and it failed. It was such catastrophic consequences that I didn't think I'd ever recover. But it is possible. Everything that if you can align yourselves so that inside of you, that you know that you can accomplish it, and you surround yourself with the best people and you work your tails off, it's possible. And let me sort of leave you with this sort of final thought. I don't know where you guys are going to head with your lives. I don't know what choices you're going to make, whether you're going to be doctors and lawyers, whether you're going to be lying passed out on the street somewhere. I mean, the spectrum is literally that broad. What I do know, though, is that the only ones in this room that will be happy will be those who pursue lives of purpose, who pursue lives of service to their fellow man. The culture that we live in, the society that we live in, seems to judge success solely by how much money you make and what material satisfaction you can bring to yourself. And that is a very hollow road. And those of you who wish to sort of leave this world better than you found it, those of you who devote yourselves to others, that is really the only way it's going to work for you if you want to be happy. So again, I'm only a few years removed from your position, but those are my pearls of wisdom today. Now I know nobody's really interested in hearing me talk much longer, so with those pearls of wisdom, I bid you success. God bless each one of you. Thank you.
The defining moments from childhood to adulthood are proud marks for any parent. The high school graduation ceremony serves as one of the most essential moments for that transition. Parents, I am certainly humbled to be able to experience this moment with you. Mr. Morath, Dallas ISD administrators, parents, and guests, as principal of Hillcrest High School, I hereby affirm that each candidate has met all requirements for graduation as determined by the state of Texas and the Dallas Independent School District, and they are qualified to receive their diplomas, or they are otherwise qualified to participate in this graduation ceremony consistent with the laws of the state of Texas and the Dallas Independent School District. Guests, the first students being honored today are the top 10 graduates and the senior commander of the JROTC. 2012 graduates of Hillcrest High School, prepare to receive your diplomas.
Zachary Ryan Fine. Sarah Jacqueline Fife. Alexander Tadic. Maricela Munoz. Madison Allman. Rebecca Josephine Balamowitz. Emily Gail Lewis. Wilson Mitchell Look. Jesse Abraham Degani. Braylon Colby Anderson. Brett Micah Mayberry. Nancy Miranda Aguila. Cody Michael Ahmed. Femi Akanola. Sarah Ahmed Al-Khayali. Irma Guadalupe Alvarez. Andrea Nayeli Amaro. Belkis Gabriela Amaya. Juan Anaya. Sergio Arturo Aragon. Samto Anagara. Silas Leon Arce. Zurisade Arizmendi. Crystal Ariola. Michaela Arsova. Luis Fernando Baiza Rubio. Balmer Antonio Bajarona. Jose Marciano Barragan. Eric Antonio Benitez. Amber Elia Bernal. Valerie Bernal. Edward Charles Bookman. Marco Briseno. Joshua Liddell Brown. Charles Robert Bryden. Jordan Arione Busby. Josiah Butso. Cassandra Caballero. Nathan Cagle. Christian Calzada. Ricardo Campos. Adrian Castaneda. Hervin Castro. Wilder Castro. Elmer Catalan. Kimberly Catalan. Alan Emmanuel Cervera. Geneva Angelita Chapa. Christian Connor. Trevon Cooper. Debrica Sine Cormier. Eric Correa. Maria Cortez. Veronica Crabtree. Kyra Becker Crosby.
We love you too, Stephon.
Anna Cuellar. Jean-Pierre Cuno. Jordan Daniels. Janet Davalos. Jessica Michelle de la Rosa. Stefan Lamar Dixon.
Oh, man.
Kenithia Raynette Dobbins. Edith Duarte Torres. Ricardo Duran. Patrick James Eakin. Daisy Espinosa. Tamara Terrell Fitzhugh. Jorge Alberto Flores. Yancy Yoselin Flores. Julius Irving Foster. Jessica Freeman. Lucia Garcia. Andrew Thomas Garreau. James Marshall Garrison. Andrew Mosley Leboff. Carlos Alfredo Gonzalez. Daisy Gonzalez. Gadiel Franco Gopar. Henry Jose Guevara. William Regis Guthrie. Joel Hernandez Gutierrez. Julio Erasto Gutierrez. Nathaniel Getachew Haile Georgis. Daniel Elias Halilul. Jake Patrick Harrington. Ronnie Harrison. Steele Haspel. Rial Lanai Haynes. Cindy Hernandez. Fernando Hernandez. Caitlin Martin Higgison. D'Angelo Kenyel Holloway. Christopher Forrest Hope. Essence Monet Hunter. Ayub Idalhaj. Taylor Jordan Jackson. Hazel Patricia Jebaraj. Ashley Nicole Jenkins. Alexis Johnson. Alfred Parker Johnson. Jordan Jamal Johnson. Joseph Michael Johnson. Simon Kamau. Diamond Brichelle Kenny. Christine Lynn Kiemeyer. Armin Kamoshi. Abraham Leal. Douglas Lee. Dwight Ben Lofton. Cecilia Nora Lopez. Odalis Lopez. Adriana Lugo. Everett Majors, Jr. Jesus Elpidio Mares. Cynthia Espejedi Mariano. Bethany Annalise Martinez. Brian Josue Martinez. Diana Laura Martinez. Luz Maria Martinez. Jordis Martinez. Hunter Emerson Mathis. Waisha Tene Matthews. LaPortia Mays. Lisa Ann Mejia. Minor Danielle Mejia. Noah James Melvin. Heriberto Mendez. Patricia Mendez. Jairo Francisco Mendoza. Luz America Mendoza. Xochitl Itzel Mendoza. Deborah Mengsted. Julian Aron Mestas. Natalie Meyer. Brittany Rachelle Mitchell. Blake Alexis Mokate. Euridia Montelongo. Emerson Antonio Morales. Humberto Morales. Jessica Ana Morales. Lucero Irene Morales. Samuel Morales. Catherine Nicole Moreno. James Albert Miles II. Jasmine Denise Nahara. Ricardo Nahera Martinez. Valeria Navarro. Baha Anne-Marie Newell. Dikembe Newton. Mohammed Newton. Hai Vu Win. Edgar Nieto. Pavel Dimitrievich Nigai. Edward Olaka. Majavian O'Neill. Abraham Ortega. Jennifer Ortiz. Jennifer Palma. Kristen Shanae Parrish. Cesar Perez. Elsa Perez. Maya Piper. Philip Alexandrovich Pitts. Derek William Poole. Pamela Eva Porras. Hayden Matthew Porras. Maria Angelica Quevedo. Abraham Edilberto Quesada. Delfina Ramirez. Fidel Antonio Ramirez. George Anthony Ramirez, Jr. Elixia Ramirez. Leita Ramirez. Alice Blake Reynolds. Beatriz Pedrosa Rivera. Canajal Michelle Roberson. Edwin Giovanni Rodriguez. Juliana Rogel Abarca. Vianney Araceli Romero. Victoria Nicole Rose. Trishonda Ann Ross. Gabriela Guadalupe Salinas. Daniel Sanchez. Paola Sanchez. Jaime Alvarado Sarinana. Kathleen Mishka Scott. Tony Allen Sena Palacios. Talina Pat Su. Jennifer Margaret Severson. Fatima Sharif. Benjamin Johnson Sibo. Gloria Liliana Silerio. LaShawn Monique Simpson. Kenesha Sims. Ruben Sixtos Jr. Alexis Sneed. Felipe Soto. Jarrell Devon Suter. David Anthony Spivey. Amy Tafoya. Roderick Tasby Jr. Octura Tate. Andrew Morris Tepping. Megan Lynn Thompson. Miriam Torres. Nicholas Michael Tovar. Marissa Tristan. Brandon Scott Turner. Jessica Turner. Katie Elizabeth Turton. Tyrone Rashad Tyler. Juanita Valdivia. Lauren Valles. Luis Enrique Velasquez. Aureli Velez. Dixie Itzel Velez. Roberto Gaetan Villicana. Coleman Cutler Wahid. Justin O'Neill Walker. Jonathan Stewart Watts. Bashan Vontae Wheeler. Benjamin Whipple. Chelsea Williams. Samuel Lawrence Williams. Jay Wright.
Graduates of Hillcrest High School, please rise. At this time, signify your achievement by moving your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations, graduates. Students on platform, please come forward as we prepare for the singing of the Hillcrest High School alma mater, followed by recessional.